over the weekend.
Yeah.
I went to dinner with some friends, and I had a very great interaction with this hot valet. Come Tuesday, I was cleaning out a console in my car, and I saw that valet ticket, and as I was about to throw it away, I saw that there was a message written on it. So I'm thinking, okay, is this the right valet ticket? I mean, I don't valet that often, so I was like, yeah. So just asking if I wanted to go for a drink and a phone number.
It's a rom-com.
Name illegible, kind of, so
Yeah.
I don't even know what his name is.
What
I
letter
texted
start?
him, and I said, let's go for a drink. So
Okay.
last night was the date. So as I'm driving, I started having those thoughts because, gosh, going on a first date, I mean, I guess everyone feels that way, so you just kind of have to ride through it.
Yep.
Like, everyone feels awkward. Everyone gets that moment of, I'm going to walk into this place and I don't even really know who I'm meeting and how is this going to go the next couple hours. And of course, I think we all think, how are we going to get out of it if it's bad? So I walk into this bar. It's so crowded, and I'm the only woman there other than some of the waitresses.
It's all bros?
This is an awesome spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, how am I going to know? Hopefully he'll remember me. But I kind of look different. I was dressed up on Saturday night, and last night I wore jeans and sneakers. It was pouring down rain.
Did he pick the spot or did you?
He picked it.
He picked it, okay.
He picked it. He offered to pick me up. And
That's
I
good.
said, just
No.
in case you're a part-time serial killer, yeah, I'm going to meet you
No.
there.
I didn't offer that.
So anyway, so he came up to me. He's so cute. So good looking.
He came up to you.
Yes, it was
It's the
him.
right
It's
guy.
the right
Perfect.
guy. Yeah, the right guy. Jenna introduced whatever. We said he's already been there. He has a table, so we sit down and order drinks. Yeah. So he's so hot.
Did he say his name so you didn't have to ask?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
I was like, yes. So it's at least the right guy. So I'm moving in the right direction.
Yeah, you are.
And now you know his
Did I
name.
get-
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah. And so it's just, we start going, we start talking, and I think I'm really cognizant. I hate when I've been on dates and all guys do is talk about themselves and they never ask you any questions. This was a different situation, and I don't know. You don't know this person, so I don't know if he's a little more chill, if he's kind of shy, maybe he's nervous. And then I find myself doing the interviewing almost. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to talk about myself the whole time either, so I ask questions. And
It's
so
almost
that's
supposed to be
kind of how it went.
Like a tennis match, right? You just volley back and forth with questions.
He was great. I mean, we had great conversation. I definitely felt like I was the one kind of,
Leading it.
yeah, which, I guess that's my style anyway, but I would prefer conversation over dead air, no
Yeah.
conversation. And we were watching a hockey game that was on. And so, but yeah, so anyway, so it's going great, but gosh, a date is such a roller coaster because you can be having these moments where conversation's going really well. And then you start learning things and you're like, oh, and so there's a little bit of that. Like, I feel like he has, once I learned that he just got out of a relationship.
So rebound status.
And I kind of got the impression that maybe he wasn't over it. And I'm thinking,
He brought up the
man,
ex on
but
the first
he's
date?
so hot. Yeah, and I don't ever do that.
You don't
know?
like that, yeah.
No, I don't like it because I went through a heartbreak, but I don't ever talk about that to a new guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't unless he asked me, what was your longest relationship? Or when were you last? If they ask, I'd be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do it, He didn't go into detail. It wasn't a drag, but I can tell that it's fresh. I can tell that he's still upset about it. And then I'm like, but he's really hot. Then I'm like, marble? And then I was like, he's probably thinking about someone else.
About the ex-girlfriend.
And I'm like, should I still go out with him? Because he's really good looking and you never know.
How long did you guys stay out?
Like 2 hours.
That's good.
Decent.
2 hours. He was great. I mean, it was a great first date. It was great. So he wants to go out again. And I'm thinking, do I go out with a guy again if I can tell that,
If
not
he's
really
pursuing
over
it,
someone?
he-
Do I go
doesn't
out with
hurt.
him just because I think maybe it'd be fun?
I don't see a negative at this point.
And you didn't know he's older, younger, your age?
My age.
Your age. So perfect. You found a guy that looks the way you want him to look. He's your
He
age.
took off his jacket. He's tatted up down to his wrist.
Oh, sleeve, they call that.
He's sleeved up. Jenna, just because he brought his girlfriend
Try
up,
something
his
different.
ex-girlfriend up, doesn't mean you got to cut him off.
However,
Oh.
he never asked me what I did for a living.
That's
And
great.
that's my predicament.
Maybe he knows.
That's the thing. Does he know?
He doesn't
knows.
want to bring it up.
So he's not on social media. And I'm thinking, I never really want to tell a guy out of the gate what I do because I think it's kind of hot if he doesn't know what I do. And then I tell him what I do. And I mentioned that I get up early and I told him about this, I'm going to California. He was, we were talking about some travel. He's going somewhere. And I said, yeah, I'm going to California in a couple weeks. And I told him I have the side business. So I kind of brought it up that way. I was going to use Fittish.
Side
as
hustle?
like, this is, I have the side hustle. He never ask really any probing questions about that, or why do you get up so early, or what do you do? So does he know? And
Maybe
then
he's saving some stuff for date
but
two.
for a
Yeah.
guy to just not even address, does he know? Does he not know? And if you don't know, why don't you ask? That's weird to me. So I don't know.
I'd say you give this guy another date.
Yeah,
I'd say don't overthink it. Just say yes.
all right.
Yeah. So it went well.
We already talked about going out again this weekend.
Perfect.
We're not gonna go somewhere fancy. I think we're gonna go to a hockey game.
A sports date.
That's
Awesome.
That's my favorite kind of date.
Yeah. That's great though, Jenna.
Yeah, it's great. If nothing else, marble.
Maybe.